What is up guys, Sean Logan the Fan of 4Fly here, and I'm back with another video. And in this video I am going to be making a comparison between the Xbox One S controller and the Dualshock 4 for PS4. Yeah, so I have both of these controllers, like it's like a Clash of the Titans thing right now. So I'm gonna compare it. Now I just want to say off the bat, I'm not on my desk back in my dorm right now. I'm actually in a building where there's faster Wi-Fi on UBC. I'm trying to install a bunch of games and my Wi-Fi just wasn't hacking it. I mean, look at this. It's like averaging at 200 megabytes per second. So yeah, I came here and I hooked it up to the LAN and I can download faster over here. So yeah, let's get into this comparison. Now first of all, I do want to mention that on the comparatively on the Xbox, the analog stick and the D-pad are switched, and ABXY on the Xbox is cross, circle, square, triangle on the DualShock 4. Now, other than that, the controls are basically the same. This thumbstick is your motion thumbstick. This D-pad just does stuff if you're playing FPS, like taking Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, but the controls on the Xbox and PS4 are rather same. So this is motion, this is to do stuff like score streaks or something. This is to move the camera. A is to jump, X is to jump, B and O is to crouch, X and square is to interact with stuff, Y and triangle is to switch weapon. Now moving it over, you also have your triggers, so that the right trigger fires, the right bumper throws a grenade, then your left trigger aims, your left bumper throws a tactical. So that's about it. However, I do want to mention some differences, like not just on things such as the grip and like unique features, that sort of stuff. I'm gonna start with comfort of holding. The Xbox One S controller is significantly more comfortable to hold for me because, well, for one, my thumbs, they fit nicely into these concave or inward facing thumbsticks, so that's much more comfortable for me. And also the triggers, they feel more actually like a gun trigger than they do on the DualShock 4. And yeah, the bumpers aren't too stiff, they're pretty good, and it flexes nicely, and all in all this does feel very comfortable in my hand. Moving on to the DualShock 4, this does feel relatively comfortable. However, my fingers over here, they don't fit too nicely in this ridge, whereas over here they don't need to fit nicely because there's space over here where your middle finger just rests nicely. So yeah, over here however there's no such place, and because of the roundness it does feel odd on this part of your middle finger. So yeah, then also the thumbsticks, they aren't very comfortable because, well, for my thumbs, whenever I'm playing they just slip off, honestly. That's another reason why I didn't buy a PS4. Then other than that, the D-pad it feels a little odd, but it does feel kind of the same on the Xbox. The cross, circle, square, triangle pad is about the same as the ABXY pad. However, the triggers, the bumpers feel probably a little bit better than the Xbox One S controller, but the triggers are honestly bullshit. That's all I can say, because these don't look or feel like real triggers. They just feel like glorified buttons, like the bumper on steroids. That's all it is. Whereas on the Xbox controller it's noticeably different, because you can tell that the bumper and the trigger feel completely different from one another. But then also, because of this shape, it fits nicely in your hand, so it minimizes the chance of your fingers slipping off while you're making shots. Whereas on the PS4 controller, sometimes you just get this, and also it doesn't like have much room for your finger. It's just enough for your finger to fit, whereas over here there's ample space, so you could probably even have two fingers and it would be fine. But yeah, now moving on to some of the similarities, apart from both of them being controllers and both of them having a D-pad and two thumbsticks and triggers and bumpers, both of them have and apart from both of them having a headphone jack, I believe both of them are compatible with PC games. so that's pretty good. However, some differences also are, apart from the swapped D-pad and analog stick, the PS4 controller has a touchpad over here. So like for example, if you're, I believe Fruit Ninja for example is available on the PS4, so you can like swipe across there to cut the fruit and that sort of thing. Then also the PS4 controller, it has a battery built in over here, so you don't need to put double A's or anything. You just put in a charger at night. And I did see this interesting video by Unbox Therapy wherein he goes over some nice accessories for the PS4. I'm gonna have those linked below, such as an Energizer battery that you put in here to double the life of the battery of the controller. However, the Xbox controller, sorry Microsoft, why are you still giving us double A's? The only way to get around this is what I've done, is you buy the plain charge kit from Microsoft. But yeah, so other than that, I would honestly lean, if you're looking for something that feels nice in your hand, I would look at the Xbox controller because it feels nicer in your hand, and also it's a little more recognizable and the triggers feel a little bit better. However, if you're looking for something that is good in all ways and you don't like the whole switching D-pad and you like having both your analog sticks here, or you like the symmetrical type design, or you like the usability of the touchpad, then I would recommend the Dualshock 4. But all in all, I'm still gonna prefer or lean into the Xbox controller. So yeah, that's about it. Check the description below for some interesting accessories for both of them. But other than that, that's about it. So see you in the next one. Sean Logan, the fan of Flyer, signing out.